Hello everyone, welcome back to another Tankard Brewing video. In today's video, something a bit different. We're on our way down to Teddy Rocks Festival. Ooh. So I thought we're going to do a night over in the Midlands, and I'm going to take Fenton for some beers in the Midlands. So we
Meet the family.
Get
on the piss.
That's it. So we've booked a very executive Premier Inn just off the M5 for the night.
They get about 50 quid.
Yeah, 50 quid for the night.
As long as it's got a bed.
Yeah, that's all that matters, and a shower for in the morning.
And a pillow.
That's it. So, what's the plan? We're going to see my nan.
Alright. Go see Grandad.
And then we'll go for a pint with Grandad, which will probably be where the footage starts.
Get this haircut.
Yeah, get Fenton's haircut while we're down there. And then we're meeting up with my dad this evening and going to go for a few pints with him. So
yeah, we're going to have a tour around the Black Country spots.
Hopefully.
Hopefully
I don't know if it's going to be
a
a tour or we're just going to stick in like a micropub somewhere. We're a bit unsure with what we're going to do. It's very...
I'm quite happy with just one. Yeah. But if you want to go to a few, I'm not fussed.
What's the saying? Is it very off the quiff? On the quiff?
Off the cuff.
Off the cuff. There we go. Planning today. So
yeah, we're just rolling with it.
Yeah.
But we don't normally plan much anyway, do we? Turn up, have a few pints, see where wind takes you.
See how we get on. So we're recording on new camera, so hopefully you can hear us. This is just like for the out and about camera.
Hopefully quality's alright.
Hopefully quality's alright, yeah, absolutely.
So we're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Big weekend. Birthday coming up on 5th.
It's going to be a good one. Car's packed. But big shout out to Tim from Brew Bros who sorted us out with some tickets for this Teddy Rocks Festival. A big shout out for him.
We're going to make sure to repay the favour in drinking our body weights in ale.
Exactly.
So
it's all for charity, the festival. It's called Teddy Rocks, so I'll put a link down here. But this video is not about that. This is Fenton in the Midlands. Currently in Butt Lane, McDonald's.
Yes.
In Leeds.
On Leeds Ring Road.
On Leeds Ring Road. Yeah, heading out. We got 2 hours 36 to go on. Bit of Green Day on the tune, so we'll catch you down in the Midlands. See you in a bit.
Wake me up when September ends.
That's the one.
Right, we are 5 minutes away from touchdown, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
We've done a little cruise around, have a look around the Black Country area. Seems like a lot of factories to me, and a lot of concrete.
Yeah, and a lot of unmowed verges to save the bees, apparently. Not to save the council money, I mean they don't have to do it, but save the bees.
Well, all I'll say is that our grass in Yorkshire is much better kept.
It is. Prime example.
Yeah. It's just busheries.
That ain't been cut in 2 years, that.
No. So,
it's a pretty crap drive down, wasn't it? Manchester was a write-off.
Yeah, half an hour stuck in Manchester.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be in Manchester any longer than they need to be.
And then we hit Junction 11 and the M6.
Aye.
If anyone knows, Junction 11, 10, 9, 8, 7 of the M6 is a nightmare, so we just crawled all the way down there then.
Yeah.
And then came off at Junction, well we came off at Junction 10 but it still took forever. And now we're in Dudley.
So we're off to see Ben's nan.
Oh, I'll have a brew there. Say hello. She's a big fan of the channel. There's 84 this year.
84.
Every time I come down I have to show her the videos, so I thought I'd introduce her to Fenton.
So yeah, we're going to pop in there, and then we're going to head over to your Grandad's.
Get your hair cut first.
Get an haircut, because I need to get this mop off.
You do.
And yeah.
That's it.
Now, meet Dad later on, go for a piss. Go for a piss.
Go on, out on piss.
Out on piss, not for a piss, yeah.
That's it. I've just missed my turning.
Hey man.
Right, it tells me this way, but it's just cut up there.
Anyway.
Yeah,
trip to Midlands.
That's it. It's about time I got you down here. We was talking on the way down. No Fenton now.
Nearly coming up
2 years, and we've just said we're going to go to the Midlands. We're going to go to the Midlands. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. This is actually our first night away together, isn't it? So
yeah.
It's crazy.
So yeah, first night together. In the Midlands, visiting the family. Go try out some local ales. And try and be alright for the morning.
This will be one for Anthony. He's from round here, Anthony Morris, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
Well, I don't know if he's Black Country. He's from Midlands. I can't remember. But I always see him posting in boozers round here, in Midlands. So
I don't know any difference of it. It's all Midlands to me.
All blends into one.
But yeah, cheers, gents. Well, I've just had shit kicked out of me by Turks for 15 minutes. I've had hot towel, shave, you name it. Come out.
The lot. The full works. And though you feel...
Looking £1 million. Feeling a lot better after that.
I know.
He were bloody good, him.
I know. I'm telling you, these Turkish barbers, and that's where I always go. Yes, they're expensive, but you have... Well, are they expensive for the work they put in?
Well, no.
You get the full works.
He's just 15 minutes, and it takes some people an hour to do that.
Yeah. Haircut, hot towel shave.
Boom.
Boom.
Trimmed it up.
I never thought you'd be hearing about this on a beer brewing channel.
No, I bet you don't. But that's best haircut I've had in about a year.
Yeah.
So, yeah, quality.
Seatbelt.
Yeah, kicking off at me. Right, cheers, lads.
So what drink are you on, Fenton?
Oh, I'm on Enville Ginger. Ben, you've been shouting about it, haven't you?
Yeah.
I love a ginger beer. That's a bit milder than what we have at DMC.
It's flat as well, isn't it? So it makes a difference.
But it's absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
That is dream.
What you on, Grandad?
IBK.
IBK lager.
It's on Helles. Do you know what Helles means in German?
No.
Light.
Yeah, well, it's lovely.
Yeah.
Not that I'll drink this every day of the week, I wouldn't. But just because of the weather, being hot, I just wanted a cold
Nice
drink.
fresh beer,
Nice fresh drink.
Yeah.
And that's lovely. You can see, kept it. So, well, if you put them two together, there's not much difference in the colour, is there? Between those two.
No, there's just a bit more gold to that.
Yeah, exactly, but that's...
I'd say that's 100% Pilsner.
Yeah.
Whereas I'd say that's 100% ale.
Yeah.
It's nice, it's refreshing, but I wouldn't drink it normally.
No.
It's the first lager I've had, or Pilsner I've had for a long time.
But it's a sunny day, isn't it? So
Yeah, it's ideal for that.
it's a good lager to have on your first one, I'd say.
My go-to is Cascades.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, that's lovely and cold, that as well, though. If you can feel the cold coming through.
Well, the temperatures of the cellars used to be 54 to 55 degrees, hadn't they?
Yeah.
For Cascades.
Aye.
I said that's the ideal temperature. You don't want your Cascades to be too cold.
Yeah.
You know.
You almost want them warmer more than colder, don't you?
It brings out more of the malt flavour, because in England we're not really spoilt with hops that we have now.
No.
So now...
You don't see that now, the hop pickers, do you?
No.
We were talking about that earlier, weren't we?
Yeah.
Nanny Marley.
Kids in school holidays in the folk used to go on DK and go and live there.
Yeah,
Pick all the hops like a summer holiday.
Yeah.
And the families would all go there, you know.
Yeah.
The kids would play and help do, you know, it was a lovely way of life in a way.
Yeah. But nowadays we're a lot more spoilt with hops. So hop flavour is a lot more dominant now than malt flavour.
Yeah.
So now beer tend to be more ideal being colder. Because if the colder a beer is, the more prevalent the hop flavour.
You get the flavour, the taste come through better.
Yeah. But if you have a hoppy warm beer, it's kind of doesn't work. So because beers are more hoppy now, they're better off colder.
So
back in the day there was only like a handful of different types of hops.
So would you reckon that these have gone through a chiller?
I reckon I reckon it's just air conditioning down there.
Yeah.
You're because there's no celery.
I reckon your Hello's probably has. That's probably gone through a line cooler.
Yeah, so yours that'll have gone through a line cooler.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But on hand pull, they don't go through line
It'd just
coolers.
be an air conditioning unit that
Just
keeps
air
you
conditioning.
cold.
So
That'll have gone through a line cooler as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm on Nightjar, which is by White Valley, which is a really good Guinness
interesting
alternative.
Do you drink ales as well then, or you just lager now?
No, it's the first one. This is the first one I've had for yonks.
Really?
Yeah. Now I'm male. I had cask ales, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, Holdens, Bathams.
Mm.
But Bathams and soup, Bathams gives me a bit of a headache if I go have a few.
Does it?
Yeah.
Might be a bit more yeasty then.
Yeah, well, I don't know. But so I have Holden's Golden Glow.
Never had it.
That's a good one.
Cracking beer, that is.
You spoke with it round here though, aren't you?
So we got Worcestershire Sway, I think it was called, by Bewdley Brewery. that my granddad's just had a try of.
Is it good?
Pale ale.
We got, what was it?
Just a little bit. It's clearly got that.
It's got a bit of caramel in it,
does.
for sure. So whenever,
Excuse me.
so obviously you've got how light yours is. Lager malt is one of the lowest colour ranges for colour in beer.
That
So
is.
100% lager malt is almost like 1 to 2 EBC, which is like a colour rating. So that's the lightest beer you can see. The only other way that you can get that lighter is through rice.
Rice.
Which is where you get your rice lagers from like Japan and stuff like that. Don't
Yeah,
you?
Japanese rice lager.
It is, yeah.
Well, the Japanese whiskies won the best whiskey in the world.
Really?
Just gonna have a try
But
of this.
they came over to. There was a big thing about it because they came over to Scotland and they just scientifically engineered. They basically did it through that.
Marisotto base, that is
nice, isn't it?
definitely.
Is it?
Yeah.
Readiness.
Right, readiness, yeah.
That's nice, that is.
Oh wow.
That's either Golden Promise or Marisotto. It might be Golden Promise, you know.
Golden Promise is quite subjective to like the north.
Yeah.
That could just be like a best ale malt and some caramel. But it's that's nice, is that?
Yeah.
It knocks you back a few years.
That one.
Yeah. That'll take you to the 80s and 90s.
Oh.
It's like old,
The 80s,
a
right?
prop English hops.
It's a nice one.
Yeah.
I think it was £8.50, £4 for your cask,
Yeah.
and £4.50 for the ABK, which ain't bad.
It's
That's
what-
all.
Did you pay
Going
for
rate.
these?
Yeah, I got them. I know, it's my round.
I'll get the next one.
No, don't worry.
Right, gents, we're back. So, as you listen, we went down the starting gate with me and Grandad and had a few pints. How many did you have?
3, I think.
3 pints.
ABK, Enville Ginger,
Worcestershire Glow.
whatever the one that you've got there.
Yeah.
We're done a round.
Apologies about the format of this video. We don't. It's not our normal style, so we don't really know how to approach it, do we? But
We all laid in bed.
I know. We're having 5 minutes in Premier Inn. We've just showered, put on the same clobber just to freshen up. 'Cause I'd had my beard trimmed and he'd had his hair cut. And then we're off out with my dad. So we don't know where we're going. We're currently at Premier Inn, Castlegate, Dudley. I think there's a micro pub in Pensnett we're looking at the moment. I've seen that on one of the beer channels, one of these people that goes around reviewing beers, and it looked decent. The other option was the Beacon Hotel, which is Sarah Hughes Brewery. Really old-fashioned brewery. If you, I'm sure if you YouTube it or Google it, you'll see. It's like a 3-tier, gravity-fed, really old-style brewery. But the issue with there is it's all Sarah Hughes beer, which is fantastic. But I want Fenton to try some of the other local stuff, so that's one for another trip. So yeah, we're a bit undecided where we're going to go. I need to have a Google. Just if any of you are from the Midlands that watch this, on the off chance, especially around the Dudley, Wolverhampton area,
Dudley!
then and you know somewhere to go, because we'll be coming and doing future beers. I mean, I know loads, but somewhere that serves like loads of other stuff. So for me, the Starting Gate where we went earlier is the one for that. And let us know. Drop us down a comment.
Alright.
Yeah, so Dad's picking us up hopefully in about half an hour, and then we'll see where we end up. But I'm going to try and get some footage in there. Hopefully, if not, this will be the end of the video, but I really want to get some footage in there, so we'll see how we get on. But yeah,
Alright.
Premier in Dudley, look at it.
It's pretty, isn't it, mate?
It is. So
It's wearing off on me, this Dudley log.
I've literally drove past this hotel God knows how many times and thought, God, I bet that's a right hole. And no, it's actually really, really nice. 50 quid for the night, but EV charger doesn't work, so that's goosed us. So it'll be Merry Hill in the morning on the Tesla chargers to charge up. So here he is.
My name's Fenton, I'm 10 beers deep.
So we just went to the Beacon Hotel in Sedgley.
Did we get footage?
I tried to get a little bit, but it was rammed in there, wasn't
Yeah,
it? It was,
I'm not even joking. They had like a bar serving that was like this.
you'll have seen in the
like
previous
in
footage
like
of
a
the taps,
hexagon.
yeah.
The rest of the bar was just tables and chairs.
Yeah, and it's like an old school like circle with like hatches that you order through.
And it was literally like hand pulls and things, and everything was stuffed into every crevice. So it shows that you don't need a lot of serving space for a pub, does it?
What have they got on? They've got their own beers. They've got two guest beers.
They got Sarah, what's her name?
Sarah Hughes, which
Sarah
is a brewery.
Hughes. And then they had guest beers. They had Samuel Smith's beers, which is very Yorkshire.
Yeah.
And it was just like, this is a serving point. You come here, and then you go sit and do what you want.
Incredible, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was lovely.
I feel
the ABK Hill that we had in the previous bar was a lot better lager.
Yeah.
The ale was kept well, so I don't mind that. They obviously sell enough of it.
That ruby I had was incredible.
Was it? Yeah.
One of the best rubies I've ever had in my life.
Yeah. But 6%, it's a bit to chew on, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
it was great. Great atmosphere, great staff. They're absolutely fantastic, weren't they?
So we're gonna have a good night's sleep, hopefully.
Yeah. So hopefully we're gonna have a good night's sleep. Sorry if we didn't get as much footage as you wanted on the start of this video. Completely new format for us. We're not sure of how we do it. It's a bit awkward getting your camera out in a bar that's full to the brim. You tried battered chips, didn't you?
I tried battered chips.
Yeah.
I wasn't massively keen, I'll be honest.
They're incredible.
Compared to normal chips, I was just like that. It was really like, I'm not Scottish. I don't put Mars bars in deep fat fryers. So
if you don't know, battered chips, a photo here of what they are. They're like a black country
they're
delicacy.
Like a grease on grease.
Yeah, so they're like chips that are like battered in thin amount of batter. But yeah, we need to be up early, so bit of a random video. Don't know if it'll do well. Not expecting it to do well, but if you like it, then thanks for watching all this way. But link to the groups here if you want to follow the Facebook group where we've got loads of brewing ideas.
My missus ordered something weird.
The Beacon Hotel, one of the barmaids in there, I'm presuming she's part of the family. They get their malts from Thomas Fawcett's, chopped hops from Charles Farram. Had a really interesting chat. They're going to follow the channel, so hello if you are watching. Thanks so much.
For hosting us.
It was an incredible bar. We really enjoyed it. Really
Thanks
loved the
for the
time.
Boston.
I've got Fenton on some proper Black Country pork scratchings.
Yeah.
Because they're the best in the world. They don't do them like that anywhere else. But
Yeah, the boys.
we're going to go to bed. We're up at 6 o'clock in the morning to head down to Dorset for Teddy Rocks Festival. But thanks so much. Appreciate it. Cheers, everyone.